Hi, folks. My name is Dr. Carol Marcotte. Please call me Carol. And I'm going to be your instructor for EDU 715 Strategic Planning. you know the name of it. It's a pleasure to be able to be with you. I just want to share a tiny bit about myself, and then I will share a bit about the course. So I usually work in, it's called CAS, College of Arts and Sciences, and I work with the undergraduate program. I go into schools with student teachers and teach some undergraduate courses as well. And most of my work actually is with the College of Graduate Professional Studies. I usually work with the CAGS students, so I teach multiple courses there. My one that I teach the most is EDU 791. So if any of you are heading that way, I'll be there. And also there are 3 people in this course that I've already had. So pleasure to have you here, as well as everybody else in the course. So what about this course? As you know, or maybe you don't know, actually, the students who have had me before know that I do a video every week in my courses. And that way there, I feel as though I can share what's going on in the course. I can share a little bit of content, my experience. And I also, it's very important to me to build relationships with my students. And I just don't want to be somebody behind the online program type thing. So in this particular course, we're talking about strategic planning. And what I wanted to share with you is I am pretty well vested in strategic plan because I started out as a classroom teacher. Of course, you don't do too much strategic planning in classrooms, but who knows? And then from there, I became a principal in 2 different schools. And from there, I became a curriculum director, assistant superintendent, and was most definitely involved in strategic planning there. I also have been on the school board in my town. And so I've been a chair, and we've worked chair of the school board, and we've worked with strategic planning for my town, which is Old Orchard Beach. I have been with UNE since 2004 as adjunct, and that's when I was principal and curriculum director and such. And 7 years ago, they asked me to apply for a position. I did. And so now I'm full-time faculty at UNE, which I absolutely love. I really care about my students. They're very important to me. And I'll say right up front now that I have 2 models. I just got done writing that to my student teachers actually, and creativity and flexibility. And you might not call it a motto, but those are 2 words that come to mind for me, because the way things are going right now, I feel as though I need to take care of my students even more. I need to make sure they're healthy, and that their stress level can be lower than it probably needs to be with everything going on. So that's a little bit about me. Oh, and I have 15 grandchildren. So I just had 4 over last night. It was fun. No, it truly was fun. So the course, I'm going to be brief, and the way I'm going to do that is I'm just going to do a really tiny screen share. And here we go. Let me see if I can indeed pull it up. Oh, my contacts are there. Of course, trying not to do that. Oh, there it is. I'm hoping you can see this at this point. And so my screen share is notes that I took about the course. EDU 715. So week 1, what we're going to do is you have to have the text, The Fifth Discipline by Peter Senge. And ironically, and I'm going to be weaving in and out as I talk to you right now. Ironically enough, I had one of you email me tonight and asked me about the text. So I know usually you know what the text is ahead of time. And if you don't, there it is. And I am doing this, today is Sunday, and the course starts on Wednesday. And I'm going to have this, prepared for you to view and listen to. So The first week, what we have to do is read pages 3 through 156. And just a reminder, it's a short week. We always start on a Wednesday that first week, and we get done on a Sunday. So that's basically chapters 1 and 2. So if you have time to read prior, go for it. Video, there is a video that's called 3 Things That Matter. And the 5th discipline in 3 minutes is actually 2 of them. So those are really interesting to watch and view. I also want to share with you that if you ever do want to ask a question about a video or anything, or that you have that's in the middle of the week, any day, actually, I'm going to give you my phone number right now, and I'm going to say it again at the end, because again, another piece I want to do as far as taking care of your students properly is that you want to be a good communicator. And I really thrive and believe in that so much. So my phone number is 207-284-3680. Text me, call me, email me, whatever you need to do. So as we continue with week 1, then we have a whole class discussion, and that's just introducing yourself. And obviously you have prompts with this, and that is not graded. So that's that first mini week, I call it. There's no assignment that week. And as we go into week 2, then there's readings again, and it's again from the text, Sunday, and there's questions that to review by, I say, because there are questions that's in week 2, module 2, that you use to kind of question yourself about the text, learn about the text. And then there is a Michael Fullen video as well. And the whole class discussion is about the video. Okay, the readings and how they connect type thing. So you notice that I saw week 1, week 2, those are whole class discussions. I want to bring up with discussions, not so much the first week, but any week. And I know there's some people new to this course again, and there's people who have probably taken multiple courses, and maybe this is your last course even. But what I would ask you to do, please, is remember APA. When you look at the syllabus, there's going to be a secondary text that you can get, and it's an APA book. And one of the reasons for that is every week when you write in the discussion board, your initial response is to be APA noted. And I find that maybe people aren't used to that yet when they start doing courses, and the discussion board is not APA. So this is my style. I want you to get all the points that you can get. So I will email you and I will say, did you notice that you didn't put your APA in there? You might want to go back if you want to get full points. Again, I want you to get full points. So what's APA in a discussion board? Well, an exemplar or a substantive discussion board, initial discussion response would be that obviously you respond back to the prompt, but in your writing, in your response, you might know, Senge stated, and then you write what it is or what your comment is, but you have to state the document you're reading, the text you're reading, whichever, in the discussion board itself. And then at the bottom, you just write reference, and then you know Senge in the reference and how you do that, but it's APA. So that's really important because I want everyone to get the points, and that is part of every single discussion board except for discussion board 1, because that's informal. So week 3, that's really when we start getting to the meat of everything. And I only went to 3. I didn't want to overwhelm you. So reading Senge again, there's also a short article, which is optional. And then we have a mental model video. Colin Powell there's a video there that's optional. Excuse me. And then our discussion board relates to the mental model discussion, reading, excuse me, video. And then the written assignment, strategic plan with issues analysis. You are going to love this because you're going to find a problem. No problems out there, right? You're going to find a problem and you're going to work towards a solution. And So first phase of the final paper. This in week 3 is again the first phase of the final paper. So you're building, just like students build schema, you're going to be doing it in this class about strategic plan. It's issues based, so it's a problem. And then identify problem or opportunity for improvement in the school, a district, a classroom, whichever. And then you analyze this problem using at least 3 of the 5 disciplines. So, and obviously, you know, this text is really, really, really important. In that, you're going to have an exemplar, and there's going to be a rubric. And I'm going to go back to in the discussion board. For your discussions, you have a rubric. So you do your initial discussion, and then you respond to 2 colleagues like you have in other courses. And if this is your first course, that's how that works. So I'm going to stop there. I'm going to stop sharing. Again, I didn't want to overwhelm you. I wanted to give you a little idea of what happens. And again, week 1, Wednesday to Sunday, weeks after that, Sunday to Sunday. So I will do a video every single week explaining the week's information. I'll take from my experiences and try to share some with you. And then if there's any questions the week prior, I will answer them, and I'll also comment on the work that you've submitted before. I'm trying to remember everything I wanted to remember. I think that's it. Most importantly, take care of yourselves, be well, and enjoy the course. And my name is Carol Marcotte. My email is cmarcotte@une.edu, and my cell phone is 207-284-3680. Enjoy the days before course starts, and see you soon. All right, take care. Bye.